Welcome back to the Crack Mug. It's that time of year where pumpkin spice is everywhere. Sorry, not sorry. Today we are making spiced, oh God, I should write it down, shouldn't I? Spiced pumpkin spice banana bread. Let me just tell you, it's a lot easier to make it than it is to say it. I didn't even mention the glaze. It is a beautiful spiced pumpkin. It is warm, perfect flavors for this time of year, the fall, my favorite. And then, just to gild the lily, so to speak, I topped it with a maple glaze. And I gave it 2 coats, and that glaze is fudge-like. It's absolutely incredibly good. So, come on, let's get in that kitchen and make some spiced pumpkin spice banana bread with maple glaze. So let's make pumpkin, my God, I can't even say it. So let's get in that kitchen and make some pumpkin spiced banana bread with optional maple glaze. Come on. My oven is on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 176 Celsius. I have greased and floured this cake pan or loaf pan. It is 9 inches by 5. List of the full ingredients will be in the description. Here I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, that's 240 grams. And to that I am going to add 2 tablespoons of pumpkin spice. I am going to sieve it. To that I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a half a teaspoon of ground ginger. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That is our dry ingredients. Now I can take that off. Whisk those gently to combine. It smells wonderful. Set that aside for a moment. In this bowl I have 2 eggs, and to that I'm going to add the sugar. Half a cup of white sugar, and that's 100 grams, and a half a cup of lightly packed brown sugar, and that is 90 grams. Half a cup, that's 118 milliliters of vegetable oil, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We're going to whisk these together to combine. No lumps of sugar in there, so we're ready to continue. To that, I am going to add, here I have 2 medium bananas, which are well ripened, and I mashed with a fork. And 1 cup of pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling. It's too sweet. Just going to stir this in gently until it's well combined. And to this we will add our dry ingredients. All at once is fine. Bigger spatula. And just do it gently. Fold it in. I want to make sure we get it mixed in there completely. Continue folding until all the flour disappears. That smells amazing. There, that's a very nice batter, and completely optional. I'm adding half a cup, which is about 75 grams of, I'm using pecans. You can use walnuts or any nut you like. Just gonna fold those in. Pop that into a prepared loaf pan. Spread it out evenly. That's it. Pop that into the oven. It's gonna take maybe 45 to 55 minutes to bake. I'm going to check it after 40 minutes and see if a skewer comes out clean. And I'll give it a little jiggle, make sure there's no shake in the center and that the top is firm. We'll be back. All right, 50 minutes. That is pretty clean, and that is clean. We're going to say 50 minutes, and that's it. All right, we're going to allow this to cool. This pumpkin spiced banana bread does not need a glaze, but since the maple glaze is delicious and it's that time of year, I thought we would make one. So this is completely optional. Here I have 4 tablespoons, 56 grams of butter, and 1/3 cup, which is 78 milliliters of maple syrup, and that's pure maple syrup. Since my butter is unsalted, I'm going to add just a pinch to it. And to that I will add the maple syrup. And then in 30-second intervals, I'm just going to microwave this until the butter is melted. That has melted. It smells good, actually. Maple syrup and butter. To that, we're just going to drop in our sugar. I'm trying not to make a mess, but I probably will. which is why I didn't dump all the sugar in there in the first place. I should have used a larger bowl, but old dogs, new tricks, yada. It's coming along. As soon as the sugar is melted, we will add the vanilla. Keep stirring until it's perfectly smooth. That is looking gorgeous. It smells wonderful. All right, in goes our vanilla. Beautiful. Parchment paper or wax paper under your tray is great when you're frosting, just in case you, well, one, don't make too much of a mess, but two, also, if you need to get more frosting, you can scrape it back up off of the parchment paper and reuse it. But today I'm using wax paper, which I love. And you can coat this 2 times once the first coat is set. It's beautiful. I'm going to let that settle for a minute, and then I'm going to put the final amount on. I scraped up what was underneath it and put it back in the microwave for 30 seconds. And we'll just go over the center of it here. I like it when it runs down the side. Wow, it's cooling very fast. But then again, it is freezing here. All right, we are going to let this set up for a few minutes, and then we're going to cut it. It smells like the holidays. Look at the beautiful color on that glaze. It's incredible. All right, I have my slice. I'm dying to try it, so let me just dig in. Seriously, I'm just going in. The flavors coming through are absolutely beautiful. The additional cinnamon, but really it's the warmth from the half a teaspoon of ginger. It really makes this bread. Oh my God. It is super moist, highly flavorful, and simple to make. With or without the glaze. Simple, 2 minutes. It's really, really easy. I did use real maple syrup for that. The nuts in this are gorgeous, but also, if you want to, you could throw in a handful of raisins or currants. That would work as well. But this is a perfect holiday bread, and I think you should make it. You won't regret it. So, thanks again for all your support, and I will see you next time. Bye.